Today, March 24th, we are gathered at the Har Adar Sports Center to measure my scroll of Esther for the second time.
When I received the email from Guinness that acknowledges my achievement for the longest Megillat Esther in 2020, which was 28 meters and 3 centimeters long, the committee notified me that they created a special category for it, which was the longest Megillat Esther. And they added that when they compared the square meterage of my longest Megillah to the existing record of the biggest Megillah, they found that was only 1.60 meters square short than breaking that too. I thought to myself, since I worked so hard for so many years, I might as well break this record also. In reality, what I had to do was add 3 more sheets of parchment to my existing Megillah, and I would have had enough square meters to surpass the record. Over the last 2 years, I painted 9 new sheets of parchment for this version of the Megillah. The Megillah that I submitted in 2020 had a total of 29 sheets of parchment. This one that I am submitting now has 35 sheets of parchment, around 1/3 more than the previous Megillah. The Megillah is painted on sheets of cow skin with watercolors, gouache, and gold and silver leaf. Every square centimeter has between 12 and 20 layers of paint on it. I used very fine brushes to do so. For inspiration, I looked at Italian Renaissance art and the 2-dimension Middle East design and tiles. Many of the images in the 9 new sheets I painted were inspired by Indian miniatures that are also part of my work on another project. But for me, art was the impetus for carrying on with this project that altogether has lasted 17 years. In this final version of the Megillah, one can see that I created an internal vision world that tells the story of the Persian court, Queen Esther, and the fate of the Jews during the reign of King Ahasuerus. The importance of this amazing project to me is not just the length and size of it, but the visual achievement. The Megillah is now 2.34 square meters bigger than the largest Megillah to date. I can definitely say I had a great time creating this piece of art and adding it to the Jewish library. The timeless biblical text included in this work of art gives it a life of its own that will continue to transcend place and time and live on
for posterity. The creation of this scroll took me altogether 17 years. The Megillah now is 34.29.5 meters long, and the height is 0.64 meters high.